It is now time to explore our id-activity method. The id-activity method is founded on design thinking models, on creativity as a lateral thinking ability, and on a people-centered approach that puts people at the center of the design process as co-participants. We built this method to promote radical innovation, ensuring that this approach is transformed into a permanent attitude within a company, an institution, an organization, and, above all, in people. Consider that, as we have said before, design thinking focuses on people. Therefore, also id-activity combines the sensitivity and methods of design with methods and tools taken from different disciplines to involve users' proactive participation in finding solutions that meet the needs of people. It becomes a strategy to increase the efficiency of the process that leads to new ideas, stimulating creativity, and generating radical innovation. Key features of these methods are the elimination of factors inhibiting creative thinking, recognition, management, and overcoming of creativity blocks, techniques for development of tactical and strategic creativity that foster thinking and therefore the creative attitude. That is why we want you to learn and use it. Let's find out what makes it different from other methods.
The structure of the activity method integrates several known design and creativity techniques with others which were developed ad hoc. It is characterized by playfulness as a fundamental approach. It allows to get involved in collaborating or forming a team and looking at things from another point of view, with the help of others. Remember that teamwork is fun. It can be inspiring and stimulating, it motivates you to give your best, and there are others who can support you and from whom you can learn. These techniques, which combine design knowledge and creative thinking, seek to consolidate creative behavior and lateral thinking, that is, fixing a creative mindset in the individual and facilitating the creative behavior of the group.
The design and creativity tools are divided into the three phases of the activity method: explore, generate, and transversely set up. Setup is at the heart of the process. Before starting a creative session, it is indeed necessary to consider the goal to achieve, the theme, the location where the session will take place, and the techniques to adopt. The environment significantly affects the way mental images are shaped, enabling a deeper understanding of what is being conveyed. Indeed, mental images are closely linked to sensory and emotional perception within an environment. Working in the right environment is a key element for the success of the team. To foster collaboration and to limit any potential mental barriers, make sure you and your team can meet in a space that is conducive to creativity and collaboration, and that makes them feel comfortable.
The activity method includes short activities such as icebreaker and energizer designed to transfer the know-how while facilitating the creation of a favorable creative environment which encourages team spirit and sharing of objectives. The activity method relies on the diversification of communication techniques that stimulate the construction of mental images and the shaping of a creative climate. A key feature borrowed from design thinking models is communication through visual, perceptive, and communicative dimensions, typical of the language of design. Explore and generate are the two main phases of the creative process. Let's compare this process with the design thinking configurations shown in the first part of the lecture. The explore phase promotes and facilitates the analysis of the context, the market, and the people, helping in defining a clear project objective. It corresponds to IDEO's inspiration and Stanford's empathize and define.
Generate phase is designed to make ideas tangible by generating appropriate solutions in line with the context and objectives of the project. It corresponds to IDEO's ideation and Stanford's ideate and prototype. In the IDEctivity method, we have simplified the process in two main phases, each one divided in 2 steps. Each phase of the method is always constituted by a first moment of divergence, which is followed by a classification and finally convergence to arrive at the definition of the problem or a solution.
A dedicated toolkit has been designed to make tools and guidelines readily available in order to stimulate creativity and enable you to identify both the design challenge and the final objectives. You can find it in your material.
Well, now you can really say this method is not only a driving force for innovation, but offers new process models and tools that help improve, accelerate, and visualize any creative process, making it accessible not only to designers, but also to multidisciplinary teams and also myself.